as somebody who's, one of the vocal leaders on this team, what has been your message as the guys have gone through the last couple of weeks?
Just staying together, keeping our minds on straight, keeping our heads on straight, getting back to doing what we do best, and that's playing our game. And, being that team that we were during camp, during spring, during whatever workouts in the winter, just being together, pushing through all hard times together.
How do you inspire that? How do you maybe kind of dig deep and find some of what you guys discovered in camp and bring that back out, into week 4 of this season?
Just reminding them every single day, these games are anything that we haven't been through as a team. It's nothing but adversity out there. Everything's you're able to overcome anything that's thrown at you on the field. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have your head on straight. You gotta believe in the person next to you. You gotta believe in your coaches. You just gotta go out there and play.
How would you describe the mood in the locker room right now? How are guys handling the adversity?
I think the past is the past. What's already happened is behind us now, and we're excited about the opportunity that we got coming this Saturday.
And what have you seen from yourself in terms of growth moments in areas, particularly the Tech game, but throughout the season?
Of course, there's a lot of areas to improve on and grab things from everything that has been showcased on the field. So just being able to go in there and watch it and have an open mind and taking coaching from my coaches and being able to, accept that coaching and do my best to get better each and every day.
What's the level of frustration for you early in the season? Obviously, this isn't, when you came here and you wanted to, win games and succeed, like this is what you envisioned.
You just got to watch it, keep playing. What's already happened has already happened. There's nothing you can do about the past. It's all you can do is kind of prepare for the future and do what you can do to write the moving. Write the next steps the way you want it. Whether that's putting in extra work, whether that's watching extra film. You got to do whatever you got to do to make sure that history doesn't keep repeating itself. These past weeks, that's done now. Hopefully, we can get some wins under our belt moving forward.
When you throw that goal ball to David Wells and rewatch it on tape and see just like he's got a DB draped all over his face, what kind of kudos can you give to a guy like that?
That's huge for him and his confidence. As a receiver, be able to go out there and catch a ball like that. That's I've never done nothing like that at this high of a level. So that's huge for him as a receiver, and I'm glad he was able to do that. And we're gonna need more of that. In the future. You guys have kind of started to open up some of those shot plays at times, been able to connect for some deep balls, and how's that kind of click down, downfield passing? Just got to keep doing it. Got to keep hitting it. Got to keep working on it, so it can become second nature. Been some struggles under pressure kind of throughout the year, especially you're going to face a really good front at Oregon. How do you kind of assess your own growth in that area? Where do you feel like you need to improve? Just got to stand strong in the pocket. I know. I see everything on tape. I'm lucky enough to have all the resources that I need to be able to go in there and correct myself and accept that coaching from, all my guys up top on the third floor. Whatever they see, same thing I see, they're letting me know what they see, and I'm able to go out there and put my best foot forward, moving forward.
Was there any sort of lesson you learned from this past weekend in this Texas Tech game, and anything that you can take heading into it, another tough matchup with number 6 Oregon this weekend?
I think you got to treat every opponent as their own. Every game plan is different. Every team is different. You can't underestimate anybody. You can't give anyone too much credit. You just got to go out there and do what you do best, and be together as a team. It's a team sport, and you got to make sure everybody's on the same page. So you guys can go out there and play together.
You got to experience a couple of rivalry games in your collegiate career from Texas to Duke, and now here at Oregon State. What have you learned about this rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State, and what does it mean to you, I guess, coming into this weekend?
Oh, it's huge. I know it's huge. Of course, you hear everything, you've seen everything like on the internet, and of course, like me being from the West Coast, watching the game as a young kid, I know how big the game is, and I can't wait to go out there playing it.
Was there any game that you ever watched when you were a kid that sticks out? Have you ever watched that from the series?
I've watched a few, but not as a kid. Like just watching the film on Thundercloud is how I've kind of seen the past games.
There's obviously a lot of emotion in this rivalry, including with players. An Oregon player today, Jerry Mixon, said that you guys are little brother and that they need to go and kick your ass. I'm wondering your response to that.
Oh, I mean, I love it. Competitive spirit. I don't really focus on the talk or anything like that. Other guys, media. So, I mean, I'm just focused on the team and whatever we do in practice and how we could prepare to get better and go out there and put our best foot forward.
Week 3, you actually threw more yards than Dante Moore. So, but you guys got the result you got, and they got the W in the column. What needs to happen next week for you guys to walk away with the win? Is it a combination of trick plays? Like, what more can the offense give? Because the numbers are there.
We just got to do what we do best, and that's, our assignment and doing it the best way we can, honestly. It's not about any stat line. It's not about any trick play or whatever you want to call it. As long as all 11 on the field is doing their assignment as hard as they can, as fast as they can, I think we got a great chance of going out there and being a really good team.
The pre-snap penalties, especially in the game Texas Tech, were once again an issue. Now you guys go into Hudson, which has been well known for causing very similar issues. How do you guys kind of get prepared for that and still try to look to fix those issues on the O-line that have continued to stall drives or end drives because it pushed you guys too far back?
We just got to know where we're struggling and be able to have an open mind and go in and correct it, go to the field, correct it, and continue to work at it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to change without us putting the work in to change it. So it's all up to us to get those things cued away.